all love Iron Man. But let's be real for 1 second. You're kidnapped, chest full of shrapnel, bleeding metal like a busted Gundam. Your captors toss you junk and a box of random parts, and in a cave with nothing but scraps, spite, and straight up main character energy, Tony Stark builds a miracle, a glowing blue heart, the Arc Reactor. It powers weapons, it keeps him alive, and slowly it murders him. Because at the center of that thing, Palladium. Element 46. Not fake, not anime, not Marvelium, a real metal, a real element, and yeah, a real poison. So here's the question Marvel dodged harder than a physics final. Was the Arc Reactor the most clutch energy breakthrough ever, or one of the most physics-breaking lies in movie history? Yeah, we're opening Tony Stark's chest. Let's see what's actually in there. First off, Palladium is legit. It's on the periodic table. We use it every day. It's trusted, it's boring, until you learn its busted ability. Palladium is a hydrogen sponge. At room temperature, it can absorb up to 900 times its own volume in hydrogen gas. 900 times. That's not a typo. That's correct. Hydrogen atoms literally slip into Palladium's crystal lattice like ghosts clipping through walls in a Bethesda game. And to a screenwriter, that's a massive W. Because hydrogen equals energy, hydrogen equals fusion, hydrogen equals the Sunday going Super Saiyan. So the writers asked the most dangerous question in science fiction. What if Palladium didn't just store hydrogen? What if it helped release its energy? Boom, Arc Reactor, a metal heart, powered by hydrogen, glowing blue like forbidden knowledge. Except physics does not care about vibes. This wasn't even the first time Palladium tried to speedrun godhood. Back in 1989, two scientists, Fleischmann and Pons, walked up to the world and said, well, yeah, we solved energy. They claimed they achieved cold fusion. No Sunday, no stars, no million-degree plasma, just Palladium. Hydrogen, and a tabletop experiment. Fusion, without the heat. The Holy Grail, infinite energy. Physics DLC unlocked. The world lost its mind. Governments panicked, labs scrambled, markets reacted, and then nothing. No one could replicate it. The extra heat vanished. The neutrons were missing. The math refused to cooperate. Cold fusion didn't revolutionize the world. It face-planted into scientific embarrassment. Palladium didn't break physics. It just looked like it might. Starting to sound familiar? Now let's talk about the actual final boss. Not Palladium, not poisoning, heat. The Arc Reactor is supposed to output gigawatts of power. That's power plant energy, not wearable tech. But okay, let's be generous. Marvel level generous. Let's say it's 99% efficient. That means only 1% becomes waste heat. Sounds fine, right? Wrong. Catastrophically wrong. 1% of a 3 gigawatt reactor is 30 megawatts. That's 30 million watts of heat inside a human chest. For scale, the human body can safely dump about 100 watts. Tony Stark would exceed that by a factor of 300,000. His organs wouldn't burn. They'd flash boil. Blood? Vapor ribs? Glowing chest cavity? Industrial furnace? This isn't a needs better cooling issue. This is thermodynamics saying absolutely not. Tony wouldn't die slowly. He'd be gone in less than a millisecond. No nanotech, no vibranium, no plot armor strong enough. But Marvel picked a quieter death. Palladium poisoning. In the movies it looks clean. Blue lines, geometric, almost aesthetic. Reality, not cinematic at all. Heavy metal poisoning wrecks you from the inside. Liver failure, kidneys shutting down, nervous system glitching like corrupted code. You're weak, confused, in pain. No glowing symmetry, just slow decay. And here's the wild part. Palladium isn't the villain. It's the hero. It cleans our air, neutralizes toxic exhaust, saves real lives every single day. Just not inside your chest. The Arc Reactor isn't science. It's a beautifully engineered lie. Built from real chemistry, half-true history, and completely impossible physics. Palladium isn't a god, fusion isn't gentle, and energy always collects its debt. In the movies, Tony pays with blue veins. In reality, he wouldn't poison. He wouldn't suffer. he'd vanish in heat and fire, and honestly, that's okay, because real science is actually more insane than the movies. This was Sumizome, and that was the physics behind the myth. If you want more cracked science, hidden history, and pop culture getting absolutely checked, you know what to do.